Hello people and welcome back to Nico Plays Noita 1717809868. There are some things in life that improve as you age. One such thing is understanding yourself. That could apply to video games. Why does this green fellow come at us every time? Nowadays, when you start the level. Oh well. Water it down, we're fine. We know how that works. Basically what I'm getting at is that the more you repeat things, the better you become at said things. Games are no exception. This is basically, we're growing in the game as we are growing in real life. As you start to understand more about the game, you realize that you've grown. Much like you grow as you figure shit out. It's funny how when I was 10, I was like, wow, 15 years old. Oh, I'm gonna have all my shit figured out. 15, I'm gonna be an adult. I have everything under control, I know what I want. When I was 15, I was like, holy shit, I'm like a kid. I don't understand anything about anything. 18 though, that's gonna be the next big thing. When I turn 18, I'm gonna understand so much more about life. It's gonna be an easy stroll. No. The next checkpoint, what I would call it, didn't really come. I was never like, oh, 22, I'm gonna be an adult. I kind of realized that it's probably not gonna happen. I'm just gonna go through life one day at a time, not expecting anything. That seemed to work out. But it is hilarious to think about, like when I was 10, I was envious of kids who were 15. Like they know everything about everything, I don't know anything. They do. That wasn't really how it worked. It's funny to think back. The same applies games that are repetitious in nature, but you keep learning about them. Such as Noita here. It's a roguelike, I don't even know the difference. Nor do I care to know what the difference is. I'll call it a roguelite. First few runs, you're excited to see these enemies. You don't really know what they do. You have a hunch. It's a learning experience. You're in it to find out how everything works. Now, something like 17 episodes later, I don't even know how long it's been now. Let's just say 17 episodes. We know pretty much how everything works, right? We have a basic understanding of what goes on in levels 1 to maybe 4. We know what to expect at this point. That's self-growth. That's how learning happens. This seems interesting. I don't think it does anything now because it's just empty shells with no spells. Basically kind of useless, because you're gonna be firing eggs that would fire out spells, but the eggs don't fly far, so it's kind of like, you're probably gonna kill yourself. But as with the first run ever, if you would get the saw blades, you would be like, well, after you die to them once, you'd be like, I'm not gonna use them because we're gonna die to them. Now, if I got the saw blades, I would probably use them, because I know how to avoid killing myself with them. That's more of personal growth. And something that I always try and tell people that, why don't you try things for yourself, instead of always asking for help. Especially true in the IT field. Can you help me? I don't know what to do. Well, did you restart the PC? No. Well, how many times did I tell you that restarting PC solves most problems? I don't know, like 50 times? Yeah, so why didn't you try it yet? I don't know. That is self-improvement. In a nutshell. I don't think we need the bombs. There might be things to bomb, but we already have like 4 ones. We're gonna leave it more knowledge than anything else. So, for example, you got a minor issue in your car. that you could solve by watching a 10-minute YouTube video instead of bringing it to shop and like it being expensive as all hell. If you just take that small time of your day to realize that your problem could be solved by unscrewing a screw, changing a part and putting the screw back in. If you would have known that, you would have saved like $200. Kind of a bad example, but you know what I mean. If you always neglect the possibilities, then you're never gonna learn. The other thing is that if you're rich as fuck, well then maybe you don't care. Maybe it's not something that you would put your time into because you know you just have $200 laying around. It doesn't bother you. You're also neglecting self-worth. You're neglecting learning new things, and when things might be bad, let's say you lose all of your money, now you got no money and no knowledge. How's that gonna work? So I like educating myself whenever I can. I'm not saying I'm always trying my best. There are lazy days when I just really don't want to think about anything. Let somebody else do it, I understand. Got back problems, got whatever problems you have. You want somebody else to do it, that's fine. But I'm saying if every time you resort to someone else doing even the smallest things, you can't widen your horizon at all. You're just stuck the way you are. I hate bringing video games to this discussion, but I absolutely loved Far Cry 3. The character progression was so well written. Something I haven't seen in a game before. I think the main character, Jason, I'm not sure if that was his name. Probably. Sounds familiar. The first time Jason has to kill a person, he's like, this is the worst thing I've ever done. I just killed a man. Like, I literally just killed someone. And it takes like 10 minutes for it to like linger away. Like 10 minutes game time, you're like, this is the worst thing I've ever done. I'm gonna dwell in this for a while. And the way you go from someone who has never killed anyone to someone who's now killed thousands of people and feeling nothing, that's really amazing to me. Like in a video gaming sense. Like you grow over it, basically. Yeah, you killed a bunch of people. And now you're a changed man. Not necessarily a good man. You make your own fate. But you've changed, nevertheless. And that's interesting to me. The change that a person can go through. I can't believe... Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, I can't believe we can't get to this. This has interesting items. Mana recharge, terrible. But maybe we can use some of the things that are in this wand. Maybe, maybe not. But character progression applies to real life as well. You can take the same ideology. It's really a bad ideology. Hey, I felt bad about killing this one person. Now I've killed 100 people. I don't feel anything anymore. That's a bad analogy to bring into a situation like this. But it applies. So let's say, well, my mouse is stuck. It doesn't move. What can I do? I'm talking about computer mice. So first thing, are you gonna call the IT department? My mouse doesn't move. Are you gonna check the bottom, see if it's a wireless mouse, take the batteries out, maybe change them before you ask? What kind of person are you? Are you gonna just call the IT and say, hey, my mouse is stuck, it's your fault. You've done this to me. I hate you. Kinda like what they say about IT people. Is that everything works. Why did I hire you? Nothing works. Why did I hire you? It's the endless cycle of being an IT person. Kind of why I don't really do that anymore. So I've moved to UI and UX engineering while doing some graphic design on the side. This seems interesting. Seems very fast. What kind of, does it have anything in it? Alright. I'm gonna throw the original wand out. So what I'm getting at here, once we play this game, we become faster and faster. We know how to deal with specific enemies. we might know how to use certain spells on certain enemies. When we first began, it was a bit of a mystery how this game worked. We saw the first enemy, we were like, oh god, what is that? We learned from it. I don't think we need anything more from this level, we're gonna die. You also have to know when to quit, right? So now we pretty much know most, if not all, the enemies from the first 4 levels. So that's a good thing. Personal quote. Always try and be the better version of yourself. Very philosophical. More wands. We already have a ton of wands, but maybe I'm looking at some of the spells that are inside, like the fire... Always casts fire trail. That could be something. That's double spells. What? Ah! That happens every time. More love. Never skip leg day. Is probably some kind of like you can kick better. Are we gonna use our money on anything? Let's see first what we have. So we have this huge one, which is kind of slow. Mana recharge is terrible. But we could use it for mining operations. Maybe. Or maybe just use something else instead. So this is fast. We should use it. How much damage is a... I still don't understand how an arrow has more damage than like something else. Like the normal shots. Actually, we got rid of our normal shots. I just realized that. Uh-oh. I suppose it's not too bad. We can deal with it. Bam! Mana is training. How much mana does something like this? It's 10. What is the worst mana? It's a magical arrow. If we take the critical shot out, can we keep firing this? Not really. The mana recharge is alright. But it's kinda depleting at a rapid rate. I'm still gonna use it. We'll treat this like a shotgun weapon. That's alright. But we need something else as well. The eggs, I don't really like the idea, at least for now. It's a short range, I don't know what the hell we're gonna do with that. Simultaneously cast 2 spells. So what is good for digging? Probably this one. We're gonna throw the last one away. Put these in here. Make it... What the hell did I just do? It's shuffle, so it doesn't matter. Could use that as well. So now we have a digging wand and our normal wand. Firebolt. Cast another spell on collision. We're gonna keep that. These wands look identical. I don't think that has ever happened. So is there something we want? That's a good idea, that spell there. This has a lot of shots, but I don't think that wand is... It's not that good. Keep going. I think we're gonna take the extra life, that's pretty much a no-brainer. I don't know what more love does. But extra life seems like a good idea most of the time, because you can just get manhandled by something instantly in this game. So having the extra life, I can't believe that there's immediately like a poison pit. Just dig through this. Let's get the poison out of here, first and foremost. Have a way for it to spill out. Carefully make a hole. When I say carefully, I mean... Alright. Could have used the water flask, but I'd rather keep the water to ourselves rather than waste it here. This is enough. More eggs. One is kind of bad as well. But these eggs have people in them. Might come in handy, as we've seen on previous episodes. So, are we looking for something in particular right now? Looking to get a wand that has more mana, basically. That's the issue right now. This seems familiar. I was gonna say, if this is underground, we've kind of seen this setup already. Another 4-second recharge. That could be used for some kind of a bomb weapon. So the first, or rather the thing that comes to my mind when I make these Noita Let's Plays, it's kind of like you can talk about random crap in the beginning when there's not a lot going on, you're just collecting gold. Oh, we can just get all this gold now from underground. But when you get to like level 3 and 4, you really have to concentrate on the game. That will possibly change in the future. Like I said, self-improvement. You're gonna know how the levels work at some point. You don't even have to think about it. So that's going to be interesting how that's gonna work. And we'll see the self-improvements we make along the way. I was terrified that was not our shot. But that was our shot. So we could efficiently spend 5 hours in this level getting all the gold from inside the ground. Minimax it. I believe, and I realized we threw our water bottle accidentally. I realized we could do that, but I'm also in the mindset of just randomly finding a good wand that will suddenly carry us. I don't really believe in like collecting all the gold in a level, because what is that gonna do you if, like, most of the time in this game, at least from what I've seen, you're just gonna find an overpowered wand and it will carry you to victory. So sure, we haven't beat the game yet, but what I'm saying is that we are much more likely to just find something rather than buy something. Of course, if I see gold like this, I'm gonna get it. But I'm not gonna go through the level and just like dig the whole level out. We already have like 700 bucks. But like I said, if I see gold, I'll take it. What is this? Trapper bolts. Full of trapper bolts. They're not bad, I just maybe don't like them myself. They are alright at creating holes, but then again we have the drills, so it doesn't really matter. A lot of things we can kick down. Wish we had that kicking perk. I do want to see it at some point, like how powerful that really is. Like, why is that a perk? It has to be good. A dead end, huh? Really now. So, if at all possible, we should avoid these nests, because the incentive to go there would be to get more gold, killing all the enemies. I don't think the hornets even trap anything, or the fireflies. This level is full of them. Fuck. Because we can get the gold from inside the ground, so we don't really have to fight those. I'm looking to get the wands from this level. I don't want to stick and fight these, because it's a losing battle. At least it is to our skill level right now. If we fight the fireflies, we're most likely gonna die. There's so many of them. Can I dig through coal without... Oh, it's slightly a problem. See, we learned again. Keep that in mind. You can die like that, you can suffocate. Alright, get this gold. Or not. Depends how lazy I am. So I'm trying to go around the nests. That seems like a good idea for now. We don't need to kill the fireflies. There's no reason to. But at the same time, I'm looking for better wands. The primary one we have is alright. It's just not something that I would be comfortable in using in like level 3. It could carry us through level 3, but not level 4. 3 is kinda iffy. So our water flask is gone. Water flask. Am I having a stroke? Quite possibly. It's quite easy to get the gold, honestly, with this. Just goes to show you I put the drills in the correct wand. We're almost at full health. And a few episodes ago I said, well, you need to min-max your health if you're full health at the end of the level. You did something wrong. That applied to our skill level at the time. Now, don't dig through that temple thing. Gonna anger the gods. Now it's basically, if you don't get hit, that's alright. If you do get hit, not a big problem. You still possibly understand when to back off. Don't know why I'm going here. I see a wand. Maybe that's one reason. Maybe that's the wand we already... No, that's a new one, I think. That's a new one. It has a double card thingy. Now we are poisoned. Not a huge issue. I don't really like where this is going. For the simple reason... I don't need this. I don't like this because I don't see any wands. That is basically our issue right now, is finding the stuff we need. We have a lot of gold, so maybe I just contradict myself for saying that we never buy wands. Maybe we are gonna buy a wand right now with this money, because I can't find anything. That's just basically how the game plays out. We'll see. I can't believe we just found this. Nice. Did we get those? Yes, we did. Nice that the message still comes back up. Okay, so there's the nest. I don't really want to go... Yeah. Yes! I don't want to go here. For the simple reason that... For what it's worth, it's too dangerous. We know we can't fight those enemies with this wand, which is already a problem. That's the problem I'll be talking about. If you can't fight something in like level 2 with a wand you have, that's an indication of things to come. We have a lot of money. We could dig some more and hope that the shop has good spells or wands. Otherwise, we're not gonna have a good time. That's as simple as it is. And one of the philosophies I have with this game is that if we spend 2 hours digging for gold and then immediately die on the next level, nobody wants to watch that. At least I wouldn't. I don't think that's such a good idea. I'm comfortable in fighting like one hornet at a time. Firefly, you know what I mean. Anymore, we have a problem. Trying to look for that last scrap of things to pick up before we move on. But really, I don't think there's not much else to do here. We've pretty much checked out everything there is. So let's just move on. Pick up our things and go. We are missing a flask to use, which I realize is a bit of a problem. Alright, we got wands. That's actually what I was hoping for. Holy hell. Mana recharge is kinda bad. Everything else on this is pretty nice. Horrible. Mana recharge as well. That's like a throwaway one. Capacity 2. Capacity 5. That's... mana recharge. Everything has a poor mana recharge. These are all kinda crap, but this seems interesting. We're gonna buy that. I could use the eggs in like a run that would definitely benefit from the eggs, but I don't think this is such a run. We're gonna put this away for now. Probably gonna get rid of this. The mana max is so poor on this, it doesn't really do anything for us. This one as well. It's alright, it's kinda slow. Might come in handy, so let's not throw that away just yet. There's no reason to throw that away. So get this. Wow. Holy hell. I like this. Is this shuffle? Yes it is. So I will change some of these back and forth like this. Make it a bit more interesting. Yeah, sure, it's a bit slow. But it is interesting. So we could... No, we can't because it's shuffle wand. We could have used these firebolts, and when they hit something, they would cast a toxic mist. Something you could do here. But we only have like... we only have shuffle wands, so that's not really gonna work. Can I possibly... I don't need these anymore. I'm gonna put this wand away, quite possibly. This is good enough for now. It's not fast. Like this is. Maybe I can keep them both for now, but I'm just gonna probably throw the last one away when we have a chance. So put them like this. Now. I know I've forgotten this sometimes. Let's pick that up. It's easy to forget, is what I'm saying. So this could put the double scatter spell on this as well. Is that gonna do anything? Maybe. Sometimes. So let's do it like this. Teleport heights. Critical hit plus. Revenge tentacle. Critical hits. Kinda wanna reroll. It's so cheap. $200 to reroll. Edit once everywhere. That's a big thing. We're gonna get that. I think that's worth $200. At least in my mind. So now, we're gonna hope for a good start. It's kinda still an issue that the game has. Sometimes you just fall into level 3 and die. Because of the setup. That's something I still hope they would improve. Did I just... No, the enemy froze the lake. I see that. We should have an answer for this. Oh, it literally drops down like that. Ooh, no. Ooh. We can dig. Make our own path. To avoid the enemy. Oh! I just dropped down without looking. Bam! Really? I should know better than to fight this. But I kinda wanna fight it. Oh no! Is this bad? Yes. What is this? It just has the spells in it, I see. So we are getting pummeled immediately. And I accidentally put one of these shots into this wand. Not a big deal. Doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. We're gonna do a tactical vantage point for us. I see how the squiggly lines is a bit of a problem. He just picked up the wand! Never leave them in the open, huh? Lesson for us all. Especially if they are trapper bolts. You don't want to do that. I think the way we beat the odds is to dig through everything. If we go into open areas, we are probably a bit of a trouble spot. I see the wand. Open area, sure, immediately. We're gonna try and get that. But if things seem to go bad, then we back off. Wait for this mist to go off. Somebody took the wand. There it is. And immediately killed itself. Is that an indication of what the wand can do? Perhaps. I see those things. See, when we started this game, I was scared of these eggs. Now I know what they do. We can deal with them. Sure, I understand they are still hectic enemies, but at least we know how they work. We got a little dispositioned here. Shouldn't be a huge problem. Get the sniper out of the way first. Keep hitting the eggs. Squiggly line, definitely a bit of a problem. But if we are far away enough, we should have no problems. People are trying to raid us. What I would like now is speed on this wand and these projectiles. Can't always get that. Ooh, just in time. Didn't see this actually die. So what is this wand? Dig through this and find out. Don't try the die the electricity. That is a crap wand. So why is there's probably like a bolt of electricity in there, as Sherlock Holmes would find out soon. Is this electrified? No. Okay, we got company. Point blank. I'm gonna come out and say it now. The wand sucks. Is he gonna drown? No, cause he's smart enough. Alright, that's a nuke. And our one life perk just saved us. That guy literally just nuked himself. Is he still alive? Or is this a new one? You never want to see that nuke icon ever, like when used by somebody else. He literally just nuked the area. Oh my goodness. If we get explosion immunity, this could be really good. We're gonna... Yeah, sure. We're gonna do that. Explosion immunity and the nuke. Fire immunity. That weapon could be the run ender for the game. So we already used our perk. If we didn't have that, the run would be over. Sad way to go, I understand the game is random. As soon as the nuke icon appeared, I was like, we're going. There's no way back. I didn't remember we had the perk. Goodbye. Or whatever they say nowadays. Up yours, children. Fellow just freezed the other fellow. It's good news. Try and get the money out of this. Probably can't. Just don't. So what I realized now is that there's pretty much no gold in walls in this level. It's still coming. Pardon me. That's something you don't want to see. We're gonna dig through this level. And somebody has a wand, I presume. It's oh, it's just his weapon. It's a really nice addition to the game that the enemies can pick up wands. Something that you don't expect. So what is this bottle? We can replace what's in this. It's acid with water. So we can put ourselves out if we are on fire. Oh! We should go soon. I'm just saying. We're gonna empty this flask. Just don't hit yourself with it. We're gonna fill it with water. Just so we have something that could possibly save our lives. There we go. I saw the water pond on the right side. I'm kinda intrigued to see what's in here. Cause I thought I saw something. There is a turret down here. Gajing! Hit it straight on, huh? That is now on our way. It's burning away the ground. That could actually be useful. The flask, if we had a water flask, the acid flask seems like something that we could definitely use. No, it's... we have to dig through this to get here. There we go. Now we have something that can save us, just in case. As soon as I hear something, go inside the wall. Alright, I see. I see. Kinda want to explore some more. We got $1,000. I don't think it's needed to explore at this point. We just need to solve our wand problem. Okay, there's one now. Let's go see what it is. It's so close. Oh no. Seems like we're gonna have to train this first. I can do that. We have the means. Just hope that there's no enemies in here. Capacity 8. This seems really good. Honestly. The spells that are in it might not be right up our alley. You might be asking, why am I throwing this away? But the mana recharge is so low. Sure, I could put like one spell in it. It would still be good. But I'm kind of afraid it will just... like it's not enough. Let's move on. It's kind of a crapshoot. We should have explored more, get some more things. But sometimes the game's just... it doesn't give you what you want. Boomerang spell we've already tried once, I think. I don't like the looks of this. We might have to buy another perk roll. There's nothing here that I want. Maybe this. Sure, we'll get that. I don't really see anything else of value. So this is rather fast. Almost the same, but the mana recharge is pretty good. Oh, it's gonna be difficult. Mana recharge, horrible. Recharge is long. I think we need to take we need the nukes. Just... I forgot we had the edit ones everywhere. I forgot about that. But that didn't really matter. Didn't really matter at all. Because we haven't really gotten anything that would change our lives. As it flies. So we need a... I just wanted to test, basically, how fast the last one is. The numbers are escaping me right now. Let's see how fast this is. Oh god. What is going on? The recharge is so slow. Oh my goodness. It's basically just... can't even use that. So question now is, which one of these is better? Mana recharge is a lot better than the second one. I say we put things there. Don't need this. We bought this. Let's use it. Gunpowder arc. Oh, I love that. I love gunpowder things. Acid trail. Not now. I don't want acid in this run. I don't want those. This could be useful for another one that we're gonna use as a bomb weapon. I don't think that doesn't matter. Maybe we'll keep that. Throw the eggs away. I don't think we're gonna do anything with those. Throw some of them away. Make more room. So now we put these modifiers in. So I say we do it like this. And then possibly put this in. That's a lot of fire, and it also has the gunpowder arc. So we need fire immunity. But also I like to live dangerously. Holy shit! I like this. I like this weapon a lot. Needless to say, we're probably gonna kill ourselves with this. We need something that will enable us to live. Basically. I'm gonna keep this, just in case we need something a little less dangerous. We have the digging wand. I'm looking for a wand that has bombs. We need a wand that has bombs. I'm gonna pick this up. I picked something else up. I can't pick this up because it's all in the same stack. Oh crap. Fine, I'm gonna have to pick things up and then throw them here. Because I need the wand back. I need a wand with an explosion in it. That's just something we need right now. Ow. The hell. I'm terribly sorry about this. It's some... oh, don't throw that away. That's the one we need. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is the worst day of my life. Alright, throw as much away as you can. Of the things you don't need. We got the nuke. No, wait, this is what we need. Yeah, giant fireball. That's enough. Oh, yeah, okay. That's enough. Now we have the wand. We're gonna put the bomb in it. Like that. Projectile to cast fireballs in... okay. That's our bomb wand. Firebolt with trigger. No. Why not put the critical strike on it? On wet enemies, I understand. I don't know why not put it in. Save the nuke. We can edit these ones everywhere now. So this is basically our setup. Took some time to get there. But we finally made it. My apologies for being a dumbass about it. But I want this to be right. We're gonna reroll this maybe a couple of times. Try and get fire immunity. What is this? Glass cannon. Oh, it's so tempting. We can't reroll it anymore. Oh, it's so tempting. We can't do it. I don't think we can do that. We just can't. Plague rats, maybe. Breathless, maybe. Why not do breathless? You won't drown. We have a fire weapon. Why not do breathless? That's like part of the equation. We're gonna kill ourselves immediately in this small hallway. Change to this wand. Now. Something hit me horribly. Just keep... this is a horrible spot to be in, I realize. Just get out of there. Basically. Ow! This is horrible. It's gonna kill us. Oh my god. We really need explosion immunity. We need fire immunity. But the gold, it's worth it. If you can get to the next... what happened to my voice? If you can get to the next level, get the fire immunity, explosion immunity, will become a god, basically. This is one of those runs that just exist. That are incredibly powerful runs, if we can make it work. If we can't, we're gonna die a sad virgin. We have the... like, basically what I'm trying to say, we have the gun. But we don't get to use it, kind of deal. So we can edit wands everywhere, take this out. Don't be a dumbass about it. Can't dig through walls. Ooh. I see how the digging is not immediately helpful. Oh god. I don't see us going far with this. Like, it's a powerful wand. At the same time, we're gonna get killed by it. I like the danger of it. We could take... like, what is the crackling part of it? Like, why is it continuously exploding? Is it always casts? No. Is it the... is it this one? But if you take that out, is that gonna make us survive? No, it's still doing it. What is the part of the wand? Let me know. Okay, it's two... is it the gun? Oh yeah, it's the gunpowder. But I kinda like that. If we don't have fire on the wand, the gunpowder is gonna lay itself on the ground. So if you take all the fire out, it's not gonna explode immediately. But it's gonna lay... I don't know what I'm talking about. Why is it still exploding? Got no idea. There's no fire in our wand. Why is the gunpowder going off? I don't get it. I don't get this. Oh! I can't believe that hit ourselves. We need to stop killing ourselves. The wand is cool. Yes, I agree. But at the same time, we are killing ourselves. We're gonna do it like this for now. And when we have the opportunity, we are going to... put the fire back in if we ever get the fire immunity. Then we're gonna... the run will open up. Holy shit! That's basically what I'm saying. Let the run open up before we kill ourselves. We are already half health down. We wanna take this carefully. 2 wands, extremely good. 3 wands! What is going on? Now I'm scared to fire this because it has this. Take this out, for now. That didn't do absolutely anything. Basically we need to water this and then like fire things at it. Alright, I get this. I get the mechanic. We're on fire! We're on lava! A small tiptoe the wrong direction or did. Oh, life teaches. We're gonna take this knowledge to the next playthrough. Don't play around with lava. Greed killed us. I understand. Well, if you enjoyed, leave a like. Catch you next time.